Your attic hit 150 degrees today, and the vents built to cool it are buried under your own insulation, which is number 7 on this list. That's not a guess. Summer attics run 120 to 150 degrees, and the roof runs hotter. 7. Cheap mistakes are quietly padding your power bill, and I'll show you the dollar fixes that end them. This isn't one mistake. It's a whole industry that profits when you buy hardware instead of common sense. Roofers, big box installers, and a lot of HVAC techs sell you fans, vents, and gadgets. The cheap fix earns them nothing, so it rarely comes up. There's one device near the bottom of this list I'd yank out for free, but we'll get there. By the end, you'll know the 7 quiet drains, the cheap fixes that work, and the one device I'd rip out today. Number 7, the vents you forgot you have. Walk outside and look up under your eaves. Those slots or perforated panels are soffit vents, your attic's air intake. Hot air only escapes the top of your attic if cool air can pour in down low. But on most homes, somebody blew insulation right over those intakes and sealed them shut. So the attic just bakes. Building scientists and Energy Star both flag-blocked soffit vents as the most common attic ventilation defect in American homes. And here's what stings: you already paid for those vents. The builder cut them, and an insulation crew choked them off. Clearing them costs nothing but an afternoon, but it hints at a pattern. Nobody profits from a free fix, so nobody mentions it. Number 6, the door to the oven. Somewhere in your ceiling there's an attic hatch or a pull-down stair. Most of them aren't sealed at all. You've got a 150-degree attic sitting right on top of your cool house. The only thing between them is a thin panel with gaps around every edge. Energy Star says treat that hatch like a door to the outside. Weather strip the frame, glue rigid foam to the back, and latch it tight. The whole repair runs about $10 to $20, but skip it, and you're cooling your attic through a crack you never knew was open. Number 5. The myth that more vents lower your bill. Once your ceiling is insulated and sealed, more attic vents barely touch your cooling cost. The folks at Green Building Advisor put it plainly. For a properly insulated attic, there's no evidence that extra ventilation cuts your air conditioning bill. One building scientist measured it and said the savings were lost in the noise. Ventilation has a real job, moisture and roof deck heat, but slashing your summer bill isn't it. So anyone selling vents as a cooling upgrade is selling you the wrong thing. I personally think it's the most oversold idea in the attic business. Number 4, the radiant barrier that promises the moon. Radiant barrier is real. It's a shiny foil that reflects most of the roof's radiant heat, and in a hot, sunny climate, it genuinely helps. But read the ads, and you'll see numbers like 35% off your bill. The Department of Energy's actual figure is 5 to 10%, only in warm climates, and mostly when your ducts run through the attic. In a cold climate, it does almost nothing, so the product isn't the lie. The marketing is. By the way, that gap between the ad and the data is the whole reason this channel exists. So notice the shape of this list? The fan, the extra vents, the premium foil, every pricey fix sells you a box of hardware. The cheap fixes, sealing a hatch, clearing a vent, sell you almost nothing. That's not a coincidence. That's a business model. And if you've made it this far, you already get how this works. So subscribe. Number 3, the ductwork roasting in your attic. If your air ducts run through that 150-degree attic, you've got a real problem. Your air conditioner cools the air, then pushes it through metal tubes sitting in an oven. The Department of Energy and Building Science Corporation measured the penalty. It's 10 to 20% of your heating and cooling energy, just from ducts up there, and most of those ducts leak over 20% of their airflow too. So you pay to cool air that warms back up before it reaches you. Sealing those ducts isn't a $5 job, but it's the biggest single leak here. Honestly, it's the one I'd fix first, if it's yours. Number 2, the vents fighting each other. Here's one almost nobody checks. If you've got a ridge vent, gable vents, and maybe a powered fan, they don't team up. They short circuit, air takes the easy path between two of them and skips the rest of the attic. Building scientists are blunt. Pick one exhaust strategy and stick with it, but mix them and you can pull air in through a vent, meant to push it out. So half your attic still bakes while you assume it's handled. It's not a parts problem. It's a design mistake, and it's free to fix. Number 1, the device I'd pull out of your attic today. the powered attic fan. Roofers still sell these as a summer cooling upgrade, but the Florida Solar Energy Center actually measured one. It cost about $850 installed and saved around $37 a year. That's a payback past 20 years, longer than the fan will live. And that's the good news. These fans pull 1,000 to 2,000 cubic feet of air a minute. Your ceiling isn't airtight, so a lot of what they suck up is cool air you already paid to make. It gets worse. That much suction can backdraft a gas water heater, pulling carbon monoxide into your home. One building scientist compared it to lying on the beach with a fan on you, thinking you won't burn. Georgia banned grid-powered attic fans back in 2011. And yes, I know, I just spent 5 minutes telling you your attic is trying to rob you. And nobody sponsors any of this. No brand, no kickback, no logo deal. It's why the notes I keep can tell you to skip a fan a contractor's pushing. The point was never to scare you out of your own attic. It's to stop you spending $2,000 on what a roll of foam tape handles. So here's the good part. The cheap setup that actually moves your bill, starting with the $5 one. First, the $5 fix. Seal that attic hatch. A roll of foam weather strip runs about $5 to $15 and closes the worst gap in your ceiling in an afternoon. Add a $10 sheet of rigid foam on the back, and the cheapest weak point in the house is handled. The honest caveat, this alone won't cut your bill in half, but it's the best return for the least money on this whole list. Second, clear and baffle your soffit vents. Those rafter baffles cost $1 or $2 each. You slide one into every rafter bay at the eaves, pull the insulation back, and your attic can finally breathe. The caveat, this only helps if your intakes were actually blocked. So go look first. If they're already open, spend your money elsewhere. Third, seal the leaks in the ceiling itself. A few tubes of caulk and a can of spray foam run about $5 to $10 each. They close the gaps around wires, pipes, and lights, where your cool air escapes upward. The EPA says sealing and insulating together saves the average home about 15% on heating and cooling. One safety caveat I won't skip. If you've got a gas furnace or water heater, don't seal it so tight you starve it of air, and put a carbon monoxide detector nearby. Fourth, if you're in the hot, sunny South, a radiant barrier. This is the upgrade, not the $5 fix. Foil under your rafters reflects the roof's heat before it loads your ceiling. The Department of Energy puts the savings at 5 to 10% on cooling, best when your ducts are up there. But the caveat is geography. In a cold climate, skip it and put the money into insulation instead. So the real setup that beats the expensive fan isn't a gadget at all. It's sealing the air, clearing the airflow you already paid for, and letting your insulation do its job. One honest note. If you live somewhere hot and humid, go easy on adding vents, because more outdoor air can mean more attic moisture, not less. But for most homeowners, the math is simple. The cheapest fixes on this list move your bill, the priciest ones just move money to somebody else. You walked in worried about a $2,000 quote, and you're leaving knowing a roll of foam tape does more. Nobody sponsors this, no affiliate links, nobody pays me to aim you. The warranty and dealer playbook covers exactly this. What the guy selling the fix won't tell you. A bad quote's thousands. This is $19.99 once. You got today free either way. Links below. Next up, the same quiet trick hiding in your water heater where one rusting rod decides whether it lasts 6 years or 16. It's a worse deal than the fan, and it's running in your basement right now. YouTube thinks you'll like these 2 videos, so click one, and if you made it to the end, subscribe.